Okay, here we go.
What have we got? What have we got?
We've got a comparison between two guitars that we've had at the same time, so we thought we'd compare them.
Two hollow body, roughly £1,000 guitars. Completely different ways of coming at it.
Gibson Midtown.
Custom.
And a Vox
HDC 77. Koa.
It's easy to remember the word Midtown, isn't it? They could call it a Vox Bogner or something, couldn't they? We still remember it.
Just give us your impressions of the difference between the two.
Difference. This is heavier than this.
Yeah.
Price, what's the difference?
About the same. Yeah.
About the same. Fancy MFI wooden top, and then you got flat tray black thing on here. Burst bucker pickups.
Vox coax
Vox
pickup.
coax pickups.
We'll come to in a minute.
We'll come to, yeah, you can already tell. We've just got all this convoluted shit here. Okay, so all I'm going to do is play the same thing on each guitar so you can listen to it. It's from Orange Dark Terror. Gain is middle, shape is middle, and volume is probably about 3 or 2 on 15 watts. So, okay, so try and play the same thing. It might not be exactly the same, but you know, see if I can remember it. So we're going to start with this pickup and then move forward just through these ranges, just on these tones. Okay, see what, and you can see what you think the difference is. Right, we're going to do the middle pickup selector, which is both of these. We're going to do the combination of the two pickups. Okay, so we've done the first two, so we're going to do this pickup here, sort of the same thing. Gibson Midtown. Okay, so the Vox on the neck pickup. Okay, findings. Me, I thought the Midtown had more balls.
It definitely sounds like it's got more balls.
And I preferred the tone. And funnily enough, I know we haven't gone through all the other configurations. It's really going to infuriate some people that like the coil tapping and the P90.
It's not even coil tapping.
Isn't it? Alright. Well, you know, on a basic level, this is on a humbucker, the 3 pickup selectors.
Could you tell the difference?
The interesting thing, I couldn't actually tell from going from here to there to both to there. I actually couldn't tell a lot of difference.
Also, I don't think you can tell a lot of difference change between the humbuckers, the P90s, the single coils on it.
Yeah.
No more difference than you could make by moving the tone knob around a bit.
No.
And we got a lot of stick for changing well, I got a lot of stick for why did he change the pickups on his white Virage? It's crazy, you know, you've kind of defiled the guitar.
Yeah.
However, I changed it for some decent P90s, and I think it turned a lovely guitar with mediocre pickups into a great guitar with great pickups.
Well,
and I think Vox has missed a trick. I think they've got a great guitar. It's lovely to play. It's comfortable. You know, all the guitars in that range, the single cut range, the Virage play beautifully, and they're really well made. No matter whether they're Japanese Virage or whether they're the Korean HDCs, SDCs, and SSCs, they're beautifully made. I just think the pickups are a bit dull.
Yeah.
I need to have a rant because people have been ranting at me.
I know you've been away. You know, you shouldn't have did what you did, Neil, and you've paid your, you know, you've done your time. Okay, you know. I didn't realise flashes got put away that long, you know. Okay, so I prefer the Gibson. I like the tone, and I mean, look.
Do the same thing on the Vox.
Yeah, let's do the same. Let's do the same.
Sounds muddy compared to the Gibson.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah. It's not bad tone, but I don't know. I think, you know, the reason why Gibson have been so popular is not just because of the way their guitars look, it's the sound. And let's face it, if you're going to put something down on an album or whatever, that's what you hear. You don't see what the geezer's playing. So, okay, you got a, you know, choice really. And let's face it, if you play Fenders, you probably don't think either of them are any good anyway. So, maybe I'm being biased. Okay, it's always best to be biased anyway now. Okay, here we go. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. It's our 3rd video in... actually, it's a 5th video in that number of weeks, really. Okay.
And Neil's back.
And Neil's back, yeah. So
you can tell by the quality of the equipment being tested.
Tell you, yeah. Oh, when I do it, it's a £29 amp. When he does it, it's like £2.5 grand worth of guitars. You know, must be doing something wrong. Okay, catch you